about what did you say?
Mede Isaac.
Mr. Isaac, the Black Stars of Ghana, now you can say, Binya, the Ghana Football Association, me appoint say the next coach. The second coming of what do we say official? Do you think, say, coach never know bit my good madam Black Stars?
Me hu ni say Oba no say we nya influence and feed the top na obetumi aye adwuma pa because Otto Addo ye good. Nanso akoye say football na e wo Ghana ha no sesi a ne obia ye ne say na share e wo mu no the percentage e wo mu nti e na oye adwuma no na Otto Addo ba na say oye na adwen say omu ugya no na ono angasa e de na adwen aye adwuma ono angasa na mu no o scout players timuja no ono angasa to me scout ni players a ohun say players a ebeboa meni a obetumi akonenim nanso so mo influence no ankasa ama no e make selection ama ne dia obegina ne nan so nti se coach unim we adwuma dia utumi gina onan so a enya dia mpenifo no ebe hawo e omu se o mekire oni aye de nanso se utumi gina onan so na se o kire se adwuma no minim enu nti we na me ya ya de ebeboa no nti ongina ne nan so
About what did you say?
Your friend and I are quite often.
I'm off papa, and I guess you now.
Papa, we are them good. Oh, I'm father say, yam penotcher say, or they are called, sir, work up. Sabe, the changes be many annual. And no can who be na my head, ye by fear. Because one, and Kofubi woman, sabe you, I am yammy the day you. Sabe when you and when you cry now, obi ni mpo now. The diamond crown what not true. Jordan, when you born on bonds, you won't be piano too. About from Nina, I say, changes uncle for no young. I say, when you free name Jordan, the day, your mum, you know. What you say? Yes, sir, Omo Bobono, Ebi, by Momo Mobia. They crack up 50, ya Bobby 50 minutes, and now 70. Na obebote anye problem because a captain babo say enam say minim say team no ase Ghana no ye de e gro atopre obia woni prayers into any team biabo say men kana say ye ditatima coach into Otto Addo betumi ade afa na so anytime say bia o me prayer ni fa no me prayer ni fa no eno ntina mo pe Otto Addo by can to me dia me de Otto Addo den kan me no da bien fa Otto Addo de enfa o Ghana no say ye hwehwe animu e die ntina ye hwehwe animu ya na yakofa broni coach Otto Addo te Ghana han ke enfa no ti Ghana mo pa chese ni coach wa ha a obetua coach Ghana Blaster na yi ada na munyu su local players enkura no na mun train mu ye bi ko Nigeria Cote d'Ivoire mu train mu nkura Egypt fo nyina mu nkura no mu train ba na say na afide ase kotoko players has your prayers liberty your prayers adenti ye nyusu sankra na tete wo mo enfidi wo mu ye mo Blaster because of back for selfishness nti no anything bi abon say ya fa coach ya ase ye betimi ayusu no na ye di agisika ti me mo de Otto Addo de mempe no me ma adwene mu de mo mfa Ghana coach ya wo Ghana ha because broni de obeba beje no Ghana ni ye ntu asama.
Coach Otto there, I think there's a hope. With the first round, you could see that he can do the job. But with a new appointment, I also believe that he can do it, right? So that is me player selection and his approach to the games here shows that there's hope. There's hope, and Black Star requires a complete overhaul. But let's start with Coach Addo and see how it goes. See, but I sincerely believe that with Addo, with expertise, how they ban, I mean, I sure say it can help to take the Black Stars to where we want to see the Black Stars.
I think it's a very good decision that the FA has taken. Initially, we all were disappointed with Otto Addo when he refused to continue, liking Dortmund more than Ghana. But somebody who says Juma Oye, and definitely Obiaye Juma, and that was the terms and conditions. Dortmund for the Ghana. So I coach the Munas is here there. Or person taking job full time. I think it's a bad decision. The only thing I would say I want from him is for him to be firm and fair and be his own man. Because his first stint, he was not his own man, and that is something we didn't like. I mean, there was no way you could explain to us Joe Pencil was a bad player, and you taking, is it Fatal also, to the World Cup? I mean, it didn't make sense. So if he will be his own man, I mean, Ghana will back him to the hilt. So I think it's a very good appointment. I mean, he played some very good football, and what he did for Ghana against Nigeria, qualifying us for Qatar, or something we all cherish, and we wish him well. He's a ex-national player, so we wish him well. As they do say, statistics is like miniskirts. It reveals very little. When he came in, he was supposed to prepare the team for the World Cup. He qualified the team for the World Cup. And definitely qualifying a team for the World Cup and having preparatory matches, you don't expect to win every preparatory matches. If you win everything, that means your team is not good, or the opponent you are playing is not good. So he was preparing the team. So he would try all sorts of formations. Some will work, some will not work. So as to whether he lost more matches, drew some matches, or less than his number of wins, to me it reveals the real situation on the ground. The real situation on the ground was that he was preparing his team for the World Cup. And definitely preparing a team, you have to make mistakes and correct mistakes and win. And that's why when we went to the World Cup against Portugal, first half, we did marvelously well. Although we lost against Portugal. But against South Korea, is it 34 passes? Ghana, since 1957 up to now, how many passes to goal? How many IBs are there? So, I mean, it is either here nor there. The guy did very well in his first stint. And I believe he will do well again. I mean, now they are giving him almost 3 years. I mean, look, may God be with him. Ghanaians underrate him a lot because they say he's a trainer scout. But what we do forget is that he's a UEFA Pro licensed coach. I mean, he trained Erling Haaland. This guy from Manchester United, or I'll go back to Dortmund. Those are the guys he trains. He made Erling Haaland in Dortmund. So what are we talking about here? The guy is good. And the 3 years he's been given, I mean, I thank God for it. He's good.
To me, I don't think it's a best choice. I don't think Otto Addo will be the best choice for Ghana now. Because we have seen all of him before, what he can do. Even his art of living wasn't the best. So I don't think Otto Addo should be considered as the Black Star coach again. But that's Ghana for me.
Okay, looking at the recent coaches here, I think Otto Addo performed better than the rest. And he coming back, and I think he can be able to build upon whatever legacy he left behind. So I think it's a good appointment, because right now we don't have any standard coach like Soccer Kofado. And the only ye bibi kakra, and the appointing, I think, the best boy. Maybe we will be upon the year previously. So I think that's a good.